greater, globally integrated. And this opening out in terms of trade, opening out in terms of investment, has certainly brought not only additionality of resources as far as India is concerned, but significantly improved upon India's own competitive strengths. And I can obviously see there have been traditional ASEAN nations. Singapore, for instance, was always conventionally doing very well. Countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Philippines. These are all nations which are now significantly picking up, significantly opening out to investment. And therefore, India and the ASEAN nation represents an aspirational world. This aspirational world is what houses 2 billion people. And trade has the capacity to give that necessary impetus to the economy. And I'm quite certain that the prospects of further improving upon our trade relationship as the ASEAN and the Indian economies expand. Our mutual experiences have been that more opening out helps more investment. More investment creates more economic activity, it creates more jobs, it creates more prosperity. And having benefited in the last few decades from this experience, it's quite obvious that over the next 2.5 decades, the period that we've discussed, that this very sizable part of the global population, which had conventionally lagged behind, which is today aspirational, and which has demonstrated its capacity to reform, even when the rest of the world was looking inwards, I'm sure will be able to expand its mutual trade. We in India, of course, offer great opportunities in terms of a very large infrastructure investment that we need, because there is an infrastructure deficit that we have in India. We want India's domestic manufacturing to grow. In the services sector, whether it's healthcare or it's education or tourism, we offer a great potential in terms of investment. And our own industry has acquired a confidence that it is looking outwards and investing where the prospects themselves are good. And therefore, ASEAN and India represent the region where mutual investments bring mutual benefits to each other. I'm quite certain that having already tasted the fruits of this success, particularly after our trade, after more liberalization has expanded, the next 2 to 3 decades, the best in this relationship is still going to emerge. We've had an extremely successful meeting over the last 2 days. These are opportunities where policy makers and business leaders interact with each other and therefore provide an opportunity for further economic activity in both the regions. And I'm quite certain that this relationship in terms of economic investment in the two regions is going to prosper. I am certain that the foundation which has been laid down in the trade ministers meeting will certainly reflect itself when our leaders meet for the main conference on the 25th itself. Thank you very much, and my best wishes to all our foreign dignitaries who have come.